Do we have anybody else joining us yet? Kitty? Yay. Okay, it's not what I wanted. Okay, let's see. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do we have anybody else yet? Or is this it for now?
I
All
think
right.
we're good to go.
All right. Sounds good. Welcome to my confidence course. As most of you know, everybody should know me by now, Lolita Shadows. I am a two-time GLCC mentor, but I am also a personal development and spiritual wellness life coach. And I have recently received my certification in confidence code. Uh, so I have a little bit more background in confidence area. So I'm hoping that I can give you guys enough feedback on this and enough to go on to help you with confidence, not only on the stage, but in your regular life. Because as we know, confidence goes far beyond the stage. It is something that is necessary in life. Because let's face it, how do you even so much as get in a car and drive if you don't have a certain level of confidence to be out there on the road? So, what I want to start off with is, what is confidence? First and foremost, confidence is not something you're born with, it is a skill that you can learn. It is something that it's a skill that you not only learn, but you can grow. It's like a muscle. You've got to work it in order to keep it strong. Okay. So, but confidence means a lot to many different people. It can be more than just a feeling, it's a state of mind, a character trait, an attitude, an ideology. It's in the way you carry yourself, the way you treat yourself, and the way you treat others. Because I don't know one single person with true confidence in themselves that tears other people down. They just don't. Tearing other people down, hurting their feelings, making them feel like crap, that's something that people with low self esteem do. It is not something a confident person is going to do, because you don't want other people to hurt. And that's why it's also important in the way you treat yourself. Okay. Um, it also helps make or break your hopes and dreams, right? It pushes you to become your highest self. And it your level of confidence is going to determine your level of self-love, basically. So I kind of want you to think about what confidence means to you. Okay. What it really embodies to you. How does it affect daily life? Well, it affects everything: your professional life, your relationships, every one of your relationships. It affects your parenting, even if you're a parent. You can't be a parent without some confidence, because then you let your kids kind of run all over you, right? I know that if I didn't have some kind of confidence, my kids would have just destroyed me. But what requires in your life the most confidence? Is it getting on that stage? Or is it functioning in your daily life? And something I want to bring up is your confidence. It, you don't do things because you're confident, okay? You start off with things, doing things because of courage, okay? Courage comes first. Once you have the courage, the confidence is what you receive from using that courage to do the things, right? So it's like your receipt of what you earn once you have just taken that step, because nobody was completely confident in applying for GLCC. You did it because you were brave enough to do it, right? So, but by going on GLCC, applying and doing this thing, at the end, the confidence is what you're going to gain. I want you to think also, like, how will increasing your confidence help you in your life? What kind of things do you feel you might be able to do better with more confidence? And, if you'd like to jump on and say anything, please feel free, especially when I'm asking these questions. I like to get a little feedback from people. So, all right. Now, with your pen and paper, first of all, I want you to choose 5 things that you love about yourself, internal and external. But I want a mix. And this is really important because a lot of people will pick just like internal things because they don't want to bring any attention to their external. And some are vice versa because they only think that what they have to offer is on the external. But this is something that you should have a good mix of things that you really appreciate about yourself in both ways. Because honestly, loving on yourself is not being selfish. Doing things for yourself is not selfish. It's actually one of the most selfless things you can do, because the better you are to yourself, the better you are to other people. It's the way you're going to treat other people. Remember, and I will say this repeatedly because I fully believe that you just cannot be a jackass to anybody if you love yourself, because people who love themselves just aren't like that. Okay. Who wants to say something, at least a couple of the things that you love about yourself?
Go ahead. Um, I put that I am courageous because I really like to put myself in new situations all the time.
Awesome. That's a great thing. Anybody else got one? Okay. Siren, you need to unmute yourself.
I like to do things that I feel that I'm more courageous coming out of my shell. So I find something that I find brave.
Good. Good. Okay. Anybody else? Go ahead and mute yourself again.
Okay.
Do you want to do yours, Candy?
Sure. I absolutely love my fashion sense, my beauty, because both of these I have put so much time and care into. So I'm very proud of oh my goodness, my expression and my beauty. And I am very proud of my character. Those are things I love about myself.
Awesome. Anybody else got one? All right.
I can only think of 4 things. Because, anyway, I like the fact that I'm empathetic towards everybody. I always try to look for the best in people. I have a great sense of humor. And I am courageous because it took a lot last year for me to enter in GLCC finally, and then to show up 2 weeks after my sister passed away last year. Her funeral was the day I competed at GLCC last year, and I ended up winning. And I'm still in.
You killed it. You killed it last year. You were amazing.
I love Bones and Gabby's description of my routine. It was like Lucille Ball meets burlesque.
Yes.
For those who have not seen the video of me last year, let me just tell you, I understand y'all's journey and wanting to give up and struggling and everything going wrong and worrying that your routine is just stellar. And everything that could go wrong for me last year on stage did go wrong. Everything. I almost walked off stage 17 different times.
Oh.
I'm not joking.
And look at the payoff for staying.
Yeah, I did. And my headpiece fell off. That was the first thing, and I was just like screaming inside, like and I just was like, okay, we're just gonna do this. And then everything kept going wrong. And then the funniest thing was hearing my man laughing and seeing Lady Seren's face and having that big orange feather on my mouth. She was like, what the hell? My man, just the look on his face, he was just like, what the hell? And then I ate like 6 rhinestones trying to get it off. So,
yeah.
But it is what it is. And I just want to encourage anybody that's on here that, give it your best and have a good time with it. And it's really not about who wins or who loses. It's the experience. It's everything about this whole thing. And all these Zoom classes with all these mentors are just amazing. And there's so much that you're going to learn. And I hope you've learned. So sorry, Lolita. I just wanted to kind of like partake.
That's okay.
It's
a true testament.
Yeah.
That's a true testament to courage. Because like you said, just everything kept going wrong. And you kept going. And the payoff was phenomenal.
The payoff was a shock. I was just sitting there like, what? My man said, I wish I'd had a video of your face when they announced that you won. He says you were sitting there looking like an idiot, like about. He's like, you won. I was like, and if you guys seen the pictures, you all will see my stupid looking face. I was just crying and like dumbfounded, like I won. Yeah. So it was a great experience. It's really great.
It's good
experience. So yeah, somebody else, because I run my mouth too much.
Amber, do you have anything? Oh, Kitty, Miss Kitty.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I wanted to go back to the first question that you had asked real quick about what we're looking to gain from this. I couldn't figure out how to unmute that fast enough. I was just going to say, I'm looking forward to building my confidence in just the competition and taking on the classes and stuff, because I'm having a hard time putting myself into the burlesque scene more. I've already done a few shows, but I'm like really nervous to level up. And so I'm really looking forward to just feeling a little better about like, wow, I did this really hard thing. Now I can put some energy and focus into more burlesque stuff that I'm wanting to, but I'm kind of holding myself back because of I'm scared.
Oh, I totally get that. And here's something else I want to bring in about fear, because fear is a killer of confidence. Most people don't do things because of fear, but here's the thing is it's not just a fear of failure, but a fear of success.
That's exactly what I have. It's like, I'm gonna do really good, I think, and that's really scary.
Yeah, because with success also comes a lot more visibility, and more visibility leaves you open to more scrutiny and a lot more people. Sorry, my dogs are barking. um, it leaves you open to people judging you more. And as we spoke of, like people with less confidence coming at you, talking shit about you, treating you badly because they didn't have the confidence to do what you're doing. So understand that even all the extra confidence, all the extra success has its drawbacks too, but this is something you need to be okay with.
Yeah,
And you
that's
just need to, hey, I'm
yeah.
still doing my thing.
Yeah, that's it, and that's it too. It's like I don't know that I'm so worried about what other people think. I have pretty good confidence all around the rest of my self in my life, but like the dancing and being on stage and these other facets of being seen, that's the struggle. It's like, oh, I've always been in the background and now I'm putting myself out there and I want it, but I'm also like, it's a big thing. So
Right, right. Okay, now I want you to choose 3 areas where you really lack confidence. I mean, you know that they're what you need to work on. I will tell you my biggest lack of confidence is my fear of success. I have such a fear of success. I want it, but I'm so afraid of it because it's more like, oh God, what if I actually do this and I actually have to work at it, you know? So that can be a killer right there. That can be really difficult. Anybody have something they want to add about where you lack confidence? No? Okay. All right. Um Confidence in walking. I know it sounds like okay, but I just walk. No, you walk with confidence. Like if you are walking without confidence, your head's down, your shoulders are forward, what does that do? First of all, you're not seeing anything around you. And as women mostly, okay, I'm just going to say it. If we're not walking with our head up and on a swivel, we leave ourselves open to an unsafe. Oh, okay. I see Amber. Um, you when you're walking with your head down and you're not seeing what's going around you, you leave yourself in an unsafe situation. Okay, you leave yourself open to lot of sex trafficking anymore, human trafficking, accidents, um, being robbed, mugged, everything. There's just so much out there that if you're not watching, you're leaving yourself vulnerable. So, walking with your head up and looking around, that helps. Not only that, but walking upright is going to give you less back pain and neck pain. And when you're walking in heels, How do you keep your center of gravity if you're not upright? That's the biggest thing is when you're in heels, you have to have that center of gravity. So you've got to be upright more. Let's face it also, going back to the safety thing, if you look confident, you're less of a target. People are not going to look at you like, oh, I could get her really easy. I could, grab her easily, because they're going to be like, oh no, she's too aware. She looks like she could hold her own. I'm not going to screw with her. You feel more confident when you walk upright. Okay. It's not just that you look confident, you feel it. So you want to make sure that you're always walking, looking confident. Okay. Also, it gives you better body lines, especially on stage. Okay. When you're walking out on that stage, you're not walking out like this, blah, 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 right? You're walking out like, gives you those body lines. It makes your costume look better. It makes everything look better. And it makes like your photos when you're performing and people are taking photographs of you, it makes your photos better. So you want to constantly have that upward confidence on stage or just walking wherever. Okay. This is really, really important. Just to tell you a little story, my mother was married to a man who talked her into getting breast augmentation, but then told her to walk hunched over so she didn't show them off to everybody. And she ended up, she's 80 something years old and still walks hunched over because that's how she was taught to not have that confidence. So it's caused a hump on her back. And so you really want to make sure that, and especially don't let anybody ever fucking tell you that you need to walk like you don't have confidence. Walk with as much confidence as you can possibly muster. It is always better for you. Always. Okay? Speaking confidence into your life is a huge thing, okay? And I will tell you this many times. If you know me, Ember Shadows, I know you've heard this like 3 million times from me. But if you wouldn't say something to your best friend for fear of hurting their feelings, do not say it to yourself. Because you should be your best friend. And you should not be hurting your feelings, because whatever you say to yourself, self-talk is the most important thing, okay? Whatever you say to yourself, your brain is going to believe. So if you're sitting there saying, I suck at this, I have no talent, I am ugly, I'm stupid, your brain automatically believes that. So then you really act that way. But if you're telling yourself, I'm fucking fabulous, I am worthy, I am fantastic, and I'm a bad bitch, and I've got my shit together, your brain believes that too. And then you start acting like it. The more you tell yourself, I'm successful, I am successful, the more you tell yourself, the more you believe it. And the more successful you actually become. And the more you repeat it, the better. You really do deserve to be told these things. And you don't need to wait for somebody else to tell you. Okay? What you need is to just constantly tell yourself these things. Look in a mirror. Look in a mirror. That is one of the best ways. I know sometimes it is hard for people. Aiden Antares did a show for us in Pueblo, and then he did an eye fucking class, and he made us look in the mirror, and we had to stare at ourselves in the mirror for a long time. And of course we laughed about it because I was like, hey, I love looking in the mirror, and my friend Erin was like, yeah, she really does. She really does enjoy that. But even I found it difficult after a while to stare at myself for that long. But it's something that really does actually help, because if you can look yourself in the mirror and you don't scrutinize yourself, get enough of that from everybody else. You can give a passing glance and go, what a pretty smile. Those are pretty eyes. Your skin really looks glowy today. Find little things to say nice about yourself, but don't sit there and go, Jesus, look at those fucking wrinkles, which, is easy to do, but what does it help? What does it help? Whereas if you're sitting there and you're saying the nice things to yourself, you are helping. You are helping. That is the best way to help yourself, is to say the nice things. So not only telling yourself these things on your own, but there are these wonderful, amazing videos on YouTube that really help. I am a big one for YouTube. I think it's fantastic, and it's got everything you could ever want to look up. And I will actually post some links that have some, they're just fantastic. There's one in particular called the Bad Bitch Academy. And the things that she's saying that you say back are, I am a bad bitch. I am so fucking awesome. I love how amazing I am. And just things like that. And it gets really intense and fun. That's the thing, is make it fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. Life is too serious the way it is. Be lighthearted with yourself. I always make the joke, I'm not egotistical. I'm just a little self-centered, because you have to be, in order to have the confidence, you have to be a little bit self-centered. Obviously you don't want to be narcissistic, where you're putting yourself above everything and everybody and ignoring being empathetic and loving towards others. But being a little bit self-centered just means you know how to put yourself first when you need to. You can still put your family and your friends and loved ones and society, in their spot where they need to be, but you're also not putting yourself last. Let's see. I go way off of things, just so you know. So Jackie Ruane is the one who does the Bad Bitch Academy, and Tiana Campbell also does some really good ones. And like I said, I will definitely send links to these after. But another self-talk thing that helps, especially for stage fright, okay, is writing a little mantra for yourself. Something that rhymes, because psychology has found that rhyming helps you remember things, for one thing, and it goes deeper into your subconscious. So making a little rhyme to help ease your anxiety My favorite one that I use a lot is stop the nerves, stop the shakes. Just remember you got what it takes. And then I get a little funky with it. Stop the nerves, stop the shakes. Just remember you got what it takes. Stop the nerves, stop the shakes. Just remember you got what it takes. Some of my performers like to do a little thing that we call doing the Tina. Okay? On Bob's Burgers, you know Tina? I'm going to show you a little bit. Let's see if I can. All right. So the Tina, we're going to do, we don't actually twerk. You just do the funky twerking that Tina does. Ember, I know you know this one. I know you can't do it. But people have found that doing something silly like that helps ease their anxiety a lot right before stage. And again, this has a lot to do with not taking yourself too seriously. This is supposed to be fun. If we're not having fun, why are we even up on that stage, right? Okay. So I want you to write an affirmation for yourself. Just something short, something rhymey, or something that just feels good. Okay? Because I want you to have something just for yourself. Yes, and being goofy helps you have a lot more fun. Does anybody have one that they'd like to read to me or tell us? Okay, go ahead and unmute. You have to unmute.
Okay.
Siren.
Just basically be yourself. You know, you gotta have fun, enjoy yourself on stage. You gotta, when you perform, it's not just about putting on a great choreography and act, but you gotta show that you're enjoying yourself on stage.
Exactly, yeah. Do you have a mantra that you'd like to repeat?
The mantra, basically, I never really thought of it. It's something that I don't think about. You know, just what you said earlier: stop the shake, stop the nerves. I have what it takes. So it's something that I want to think about myself, my own mantra.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Okay.
got a suggestion.
Yes.
Okay, now we like to try to get all the cast together every show. We fail 50% of the time, but we like to put our hands in and, do the shimmy shake, make their hearts quake. But something else that's very fun and a lot of performers do is they do a round robin dance for Facebook or something. They'll play a little music, they'll videotape
Before they go on stage.
before the show starts or before they all go on stage. So it's like a little warm up the energy. And then later on they post it, and then we'll have a little group dancing, and it just brings that energy, and it just brings everybody to the stage with you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We always do the energy thing, and just like you guys make their hearts quake, we always do the energy, and then on 3 we say sacred whore magic, because that's what we're bringing to the stage, is that sacred whore magic. So I think it's always good, especially as a group, to kind of boost each other like that, to remind each other that you're not the only one going out there, and you're all feeling that stress and that anxiety. You're all feeling a little bit of stage fright. And when you can help each other get through it, it makes it so much easier. All right. Now, I'm going to save that one for last, but okay. This part is a challenge for most people. This is called the art of not giving a fuck. Okay. This is where, yes, you care what people think, but you can't care so much what they think that it disturbs your peace or that it disturbs how you feel about yourself. Okay. There has to be a point where you're like, the only thing that really matters is my opinion of me. You know, the old adage, lions don't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. You have to be the lion in your life and not worry about what the sheep are saying. One of my favorite things to say is, wow, is, oh, what people think of you is really none of your damn business. What other people think of you is not your business. It's really the only thing that matters is how you're feeling about yourself. So you can have Joe Blow in your ears talking shit saying, oh, you're just, you're not talented enough to be doing this. Well, you know in your mind you are, right? You know in your mind you're talented enough. So his opinion isn't your business because they can have those opinions if they want. They're just not something you need to concern yourself with. So, you know, and it's okay to want the audience to enjoy what you're doing, okay? Obviously, because we don't do it just for ourselves. We are doing it for our audience. And you want them to enjoy it. But at the same time, you are not going to be everybody's favorite up there. No matter how hard you try, no matter how amazing you are, no matter how spectacular your act is, not everybody is going to like what you bring. And that's okay. And you have to be okay with that. You have to have it in your mind that this is for you. They're just there to enjoy you. But at the same time, remember that they have paid to come see you. So they already like you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there, right? So keep things like that in mind, especially when you're going out on that stage, that people are really there to see you. So, and honestly, if you make a mistake at any point, you know, keep going. Don't stop. I'm, you know, Jamie, you're the biggest testament to that one is just keep going. Don't stop. Keep it going, keep moving, and enjoy what you're doing. Because you don't know how great it can turn out, right? I once went on stage and I had this brand new act and I was so excited to do it. And about a quarter of a way through, the music cut and it never came back on. And I just kept doing it. And I did the whole act with no music. And I got more applause and more tips for that than I think I have in most any of my acts. It's just a matter of don't stop. Just keep it rolling. Whether it's the music stopping, whether it's a mistake. I mean, provided you don't fall and hurt yourself and you're needing like medical care. If that's the case, then by all means stop. But if what you're doing is you're doing it, you know, if it's just a mistake or something's not working quite right, most of the time they don't even notice that's what's going on, right? Most of the time they don't even realize that you've made any kind of mistake. They're just happy they're seeing hot people up there on stage, right? So, and like I said, not every person is going to have a favorable view of you. They're just not. And it's okay. You don't like everybody that you meet, right? You don't like every single performer you see on stage. So don't expect everybody to have that favorable opinion of you. And again, people say mean things when they're projecting. They're not saying mean things because they really think you suck that bad. They're saying them because they're projecting. They're feeling bad about themselves, so they're going to say something bad about you. So, bringing that confidence to the stage, this is where you really want to put it into play for the stage. You don't just simply walk out on stage and just show up. You exude confidence. You need to exude it. Use up space. Don't stay small. That stage is your damn stage at that moment, and get big. Do what you got to do and show what you've got. Okay? Don't anybody get out there and just play it small, because that's not what you're here for. This is a competition. Play it big. Be big. Be big on that stage. That stage is yours at that moment, and I want you to show that you own it. Eye contact. Eye contact with your audience. If you can't look them right in the eyes, right here. Don't go above their head, because they can tell if you're going above their head. Try to look at least their eyebrows are shortly above, like right on their forehead, because then at least it looks like you're looking at them in the eyes. And you can't look absolutely every single person in the eyes, but make as much eye contact as you can on that stage. And sometimes you can't really see their faces enough to look at their eyes. Also, if you fall on stage, laugh it off. If somebody notices that you did fall, laugh. Laugh. Everybody's just going to laugh with you. So if a movement or a costume piece doesn't feel right, if, like, say you're going to do a chair move that's a little bit iffy, and you feel really unconfident about it, and you're really kind of afraid that you might hurt yourself, don't do it. Don't risk hurting yourself just because you think you have to. If a costume piece isn't feeling quite right, improvise, okay? Because you need to trust your gut. You know, it's not worth the hassle of being hurt on stage. Don't forget your posture on stage. Don't forget that posture, because that's really, really important. Practice. Always practice your acts, and smile. Unless you are doing an act where you have to have that brooding look, or, a really intense look, that smile is going to keep your audience going. Confidence equals kindness. This is, like I said before, and I told you I would say it several times. You can't be an asshole if you're confident in yourself. You just can't do it. So be as confident and kind as you can, not only to others, but to yourself. Being confident makes other people around you feel good too. Okay? Your confidence level is going to help the people around you. When you help others shine, you shine even brighter. That's one thing, is showing that support is going to make your confidence rise. Okay? Because when you make other people around you feel incredible about themselves, you're lifting them up, you're lifting yourself up at the same time. You can be kind without being a doormat. There's a difference between being nice and being kind. And if you are feeling bad, help someone else. Go up and just say something nice to somebody, tell them what a great job they're doing. It boosts you. Not only that, kindness is like really sexy. It is really sexy. Okay. Now, there is one thing that I like to do, and you know what? I'm going to make you guys do it tonight. Sometimes I won't make you do it, but sometimes I will. And tonight I'm going to make you do it. Each person has to do something. You have to say something you really like about yourself, but I don't want you to just be like, oh, I love my confidence. No, I want you to get weird with it. Get silly with it. Be like this, okay? Do you see this booty? Look at how great that booty is. That's my booty. I love that booty. So I'm going to make you get up and do something silly, okay? And I don't care what it is, but be silly with it. Get weird with it and be big, okay? Who's my first one that's going to say something? All right. Do it, Siren.
Okay. Unmuted? Okay.
No, you're not muted. You're good.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm very confident about my boobs, so I'm just gonna go like this.
You got to say how great them boobies are.
How great my boobies are.
Okay. All right. Now you can put back on mute.
Okay.
Who's my next victim? Come
Well,
on.
I can't really stand up, but
Okay. You don't need to stand, just
but I got my makeup's so great. I got so much foundation on. I got enough foundation to hold up the whole goddamn trailer park.
awesome. You look fabulous.
Thank you. It's candy.
All
Right.
I absolutely love my traps. I love how massive they are. I love it. It's fantastic.
Well, yes, those are beautiful. Strength
Yes, I was
is
gonna
sexy,
go.
isn't it? Strength is
Right, I
so
was gonna
good.
go with that. I'm like, I've got muscles and I'm super strong, and all the ladies love it. That's great.
Woo! Yes. Yes. Who's my next one? Bones and Gabby, you can do this too. Anybody else?
I love how gorgeous and long my hair is, and I can just whip it around and it carries me and gets in my face, but it's okay because it's so gorgeous.
Hell yes, I love it. It is beautiful. That is some
Thank
gorgeous
you.
hair.
It's freshly washed.
All right. Anybody else?
I love that Gabby can knock my tooth out and I can still smile about it.
We love you no matter what. You're handsome as hell. All right. Does anybody have anything they would like to share about this, or something that they would like to add, or any questions? No? No? All right. So I want you on your own, though. to do the weird thing, okay? Do the weird one, but do it in front of your own mirror. Do 3 things, okay? And you can do this just after the call, but do it. Make yourself feel good. Like, I want to know that once you got off this call, you are feeling really confident and really amazing inside. Okay? Because let's face it, anybody who's doing this is a bunch of badasses. We are all a bunch of badasses just for putting ourselves out there like we do. Whether it's this stage or a local stage or anywhere, or whether you're traveling the world and doing it, you're a badass for just getting out there. And I want you to always remember that. Always, always, always feel confident. Okay? And if you ever need a boost of confidence, hit me up. I got you. Okay? And I will send those links as in fact, I'm going to send those underneath the advertisement thingy, the post on the group chat thing. I will put some links down there for everybody. Just listen to those, go down the rabbit hole, find the ones that work best for you and make you feel amazing, okay? Bones, Gabby, do you have anything else?
Hey, we are so proud of everyone. We so thankful to be on this journey with you guys.
And if you have any questions, please ask your mentors. They will get to with us, or you can message us too. Things are starting to come out. We're going to talk about stage etiquette and all of that, and leaving the drama behind. And thank you, Lolita, for leading the class on confidence, because it starts there.
And if you need a pep talk, don't hesitate to reach out to us. This is our time to give you those pep talks. We are here for you guys.
And you know what? Blaze Bell is really good too.
Yes. Absolutely. And I am so glad that I was able to do this with you all. I can't wait to see you all in Vegas.
Yeah, if any of you guys need anything, you have any questions, you want somebody to hold you accountable. I'm holding this girl accountable. Like, if you guys need any questions, any costuming tips, anything, I'll be in Vegas the whole weekend. Please come grab me. I'll be more than happy to help you. I'll be there for anything you need. If I'm backstage, if I'm in the audience, please feel free to come up and grab me. I would love to meet all you guys, and I am super excited to see everybody and meet all the new ones this year and see the ones that are from last year. So, and if you guys make sure you take all the classes from the mentors, they're amazing classes, and the legends. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not met them, they're amazing as well. So I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up. It's not too far away. You know, if you need anything, confidence, anything, like reach out to Miss Lolita. I'm here. Yeah, and GLCC weekend, or just come find me. I'll be there. You'll see me wandering around, probably out in the smoking area because I am a smoker. So yeah. So,
and I will be teaching my BOA basics class.
Ooh.
There too. So, and we had a lot of fun with that last year. So
I didn't get to take that one because I was kind of like recuperating from the whole weekend.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
This year.
Classes. I'm taking all classes. So you guys are all going to be sick of seeing my face. But like I said, if you guys need anything, you have any questions, I'm here as well. Always, anytime. And it was a great class, Lolita. Great. Oh, I learned a lot.
Awesome. I'm glad you did. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we will see you soon.